Recognize Bill. He's one of our past graduates, and he came to join the celebration with you guys. Hello. And I'm actually going to have Bill come up and share a few words as well with his story and his survivorship. So if you want to come on up, Mr. Bill.
Actually, she said I had to say a few words if I wanted to eat. So, that's the way it is. But I want to thank the Y for opening up themselves and doing what they're doing with LiveStrong, because I don't know about Ys in general, but I know that Davis and Central have a spiritual emphasis that is part of life to me. I'm a Christ follower, and that's very important to me. So when I came down with prostate cancer in 2016, I had a journey. I'm still going through that journey with post stuff, and I'm in a hyperbaric chamber now for 40 days for 2 hours apiece, but it never ends, you might say. But yet it's a challenge. But when you get a group of people together that are going through the same thing, I heard the word bonding happen. I believe it's more than a bonding. I believe it's a spiritual atmosphere that, if you take that, if you're a spiritual person, whatever your belief system is, I believe there's something that happens, because I believe that when we die, I think it's a step into eternity. So I think we all have a thing to do here. I know that I'll go very personal. I wear this shirt. I pulled this shirt out. I was going to throw it away, but I couldn't. I just could not throw this shirt away, because my wife said if I buy a new shirt, I have to throw 2 away, because I've got shirts from way back. But I couldn't do that, because one of the names on here is Tony. Remember Kathy, Tony? Yeah. He was one of the coaches, and he was going through stage 4 cancer in the Cleveland Clinic, and he was doing just one thing after another, but he was there every time. He was a volunteer coach, and he inspired me. I don't know much about him other than when I saw him in class, but I had my eye on him. And I still remember him, and he still influences me today. He's passed away, what, a year ago or more, Kathy, I think? I'm not.
No, it was just October.
October? Okay, well, that's almost a year. But, you don't know the influence that you have as an individual. I've been talking to people in my sphere of influence that have prostate cancer, and you influence them. And you can pick out people that have gone through it, and you get from them, and they get from you. And you can talk to somebody that's just going through it, and you can encourage them. And, when I came down with my prostate cancer, I had stage 3, aggressive, and the urologist was, I could see it in his eyes, And he did all kinds of tests, and I did radiation, and I did seeds for me, and I did chemo afterwards, and I did chemical stuff, and I'm still going through. But what God showed me, this is personal just to me, what God showed me was, one, he said, you're stupid. That's the way he talks to me, because I didn't go to the doctor for 10 years. I didn't have a pattern. I don't know how long I had this, prostate cancer going on. But first of all, that's the way he talks. And then he said, but I'm a gracious God, and I heal, and I will promote, I will come in and be an advocate for you. And as long as you keep your eyes on me, okay? Because I'm not done with you. You're not done with me. So I think that every person has something that God wants them to do. And I have a mission in life. I'm 70 now. I just took my minimal distribution this year. If you're 70 and a half. You may not know that if you're not 70 and a half, but it's a milestone in your journey of life. But I believe that I have a mission in life that God has told me to do. And it has nothing to do with your vocation, necessarily. But you know what you should do. God has something for you to do. And that was the second point for me. He said, you've got something to do, and you're not done. You're not going to check out early, because I'm not going to let you. Okay? And number 3, he told me, now get busy. So I become more vocal. I become more active. I become more intentional. So I say, don't sit back and watch TV. Don't become don't be that log that they talked about rolling off the fire, because you burn out. You just lose your fire. You know, be active with people and be a blessing to them. Look for people in your church. Look for people in your community. Look for people that you can help, and be a smile and an encouragement. Because Tony was that to me, and I still remember him. He's passed away. He's gone. I didn't know him that well, but yet he affected me. He didn't. He probably doesn't. He didn't even know it. But that's the reason I wear this shirt, and all the other people that signed. You know, so thank you for listening to my little story, and keep on on.